Ну да, очень похоже.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Сейчас мы их апгрейдим и пропатчим.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gath, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Ну круто.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Warriors mad?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Ясно. Так. Уничтожаем код. Ни следа от жнецов не осталось. Мгм. Не достает, да? Так, а где этот кусок кода, который мне... А, вот. Если бы действительно так программирование выглядело, уф. Отлично.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Угу. Текс. Ну, это кружочек, да? Это чтобы, ну, нафиг.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gav following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Супер. Но слишком быстро, а?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Ну так. Половинку мы уничтожили, да?
Agent, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. We must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code is adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Я вам, блин, дам самовосстановление. Придумали тут. Я вам не разрешал. Так, тут чистенько. Все. Идем дальше. Далековато, далековато. Так, ладно, так побыстрее. Гораздо быстрее.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection with Shepard Commander. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Я понял.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Все, дальше не достаю.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Так, отлично. Не достает. Ладно, пойдемте дальше.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the gas.
This is insane. We need the gas. You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Давай, заряжайся.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its
Я
replication
тебя
speed.
понял. Так, все.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this
смысле,
spot to
блин?
slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Так. А, я понял. Вот и все. Так, сохранимся на всякий случай.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Много болтаете.
Data problem. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue gas units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Бывает. Так, нам походу дальше, да?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining supernodes established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Еще одна группа была отключена.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the port. Disconnect from mother.
Что они там за хрень делают?
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you alright? Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
I had noted an increased usage of bandwidth.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The
Да.
live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
По крайней мере, с помощью гетов мы спасем, так сказать, флот мигрирующий.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted. That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Ну сначала как бы нам...
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Так, что у нас? Немножко геты. Взвод праймов. Ну, кстати, взвод праймов это хорошо. Взвод праймов это хорошо. А, подожди. Тяжелый флот, да, еще добавили. Ясно. Так. А что у нас по данным отряда? 6 же хватит, да? У нас только 3. Ладно, пойдемте дальше.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Угу, ясно. Так. Полетели тогда адмирала. Спасем. Ладно, Джеймс, давай. Ты у нас хотел. Сьюзен возьмем. Ну, это назад. И прицел тебе. Ладно. Это понятно, понятно. Ладно, не хватает.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Zelkorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Bitter consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
Гражданский
I'll do what I
защищать.
can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact you. Be sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
I'm afraid I cannot redirect. The signal is too weak.
Looks like we're on our own. Take us in to the tower.
We're taking fire.
Хорош.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Ну пойдемте. Так. А. Не то. Башня гетов.
Shepard, once we find the Admiral, I advise we...
Edie, what's wrong?
The jamming signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Joker will look out for you.
Of course. But the disconnection remains unpleasant.
Привык на shift бегать, а?
There are Geth ahead, Shepard.
Ты чё, собака такая, уворачиваться еще сумела? Лучше ты уже сразу добил.
It appears crash survivors had to engage the Geth.
We need to radio Zelkorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
You okay, Commander?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Дротик.
Geth below us.
Ну и хрен бы с ними. Серьезно? Ну ладно. Тихо. Ничего себе они сейчас всадили. Идем дальше. Вообще буквою. Achtung, Minen.
Hey, guns ahead.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, ничего себе. Успел вернуться, смотри-ка.
Let's go shut that AA gun off.
One of us must shut down the anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Edie, I want you on this.
Right away.
Heads up! Death!
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
На хпшечке у нас прям дофига осталось. Да что такое? Не, сейчас пока лучше не рисковать броней.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorm hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
I know. We'll find him.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the whole world.
Let's get to that tower.
Бля, могли помочь ему, конечно. Ну ладно. Пойдемте направо сначала.
Mounted turret.
Чуть-чуть выше. Ты чё такой живучий, гад?
Understood.
Во, хорошо.
Let's go shut that egg off. Who do you want on the gun?
Take it out, Edie.
Affirmative. You should be able to operate a vacant gas turret yourself, Shepard.
Let's get the last one.
Get by the door.
Так, выше. Еще выше. Давай-ка я тебя все-таки переключу на дробовичок. Ладно. Короче, так надо было сразу и сделать.
Who do you want on the gun?
Take the gun offline.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Ой, хорош.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Черный костюмчик прям красивый.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Блин, с шаттла просто залететь их. Та-та-та-та-та-та. О, тоже нормально. Слухай.
I've got this. You're clear. Go. Get behind you. Get in cover.
Ракеты же можно забивать, точно. Костоглазый.
Shepard, my crew
there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
Нам
Afraid
важнее...
they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save.
Мы там снайперчику
Farewell,
подбирали.
shipmate. Fly safely.
Пойдемте ее модифицировать. Если у нее урон будет то почему бы нет? Угу. Адмирал. Плюс 25. На.
The data you forwarded about the Geth, it doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
Так.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Ладно. Понятно с вами. Ну, интегрировались и интегрировались. Это уже хорошо. Кстати, первый раз... Так, что хотел сказать? Ладно, забудьте. А, вспомнил. То, что первый раз они не болтали ничего. Который на КПП там своеобразном. Так, ничего не пропустили. Все. Что за дротик? Вот новое. Японский городовой. Попробуем. Если понравится. Так, давай Гарус. Отлично. Перегрузка. Вот, кстати, щиты, по щитам урон хороший. Короче, просто пусть она быстрее перезаряжается и все.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Да, ладно.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Блин, хотя бы отремонтировался, что ли? Или походу-то ему никак не мешает. А тут хорошо развитая технология, да, походу? Ох ты, а что это за прицел такой? Ох ты, ни хрена себе. Приличная пушечка. Очень неплохо. Только вот мне бы еще не мазать, вообще бы хорошо было. Нормально. Не, очень мощная пушка. Так, а боеприпасы мне кто не даст? Я пустой.
Shepard Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions. We're on our way.
Admiral Geralt here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Get fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Ладно, подсказали. Боеприпасиками.
I'm on it.
Of course, Commander.
Очень крутая пушечка. Очень дурная, прям вообще. Мне нравится. Так, что еще тут оставили для меня вкусников? Погнали вверх. Не, 20 патронов, в принципе, нормально. Офигеть. Хорошечно надолбит.
Backup arrives.
Очень хорошечно бьет. А, понял, свои. А, она может типа эти стены простреливать.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
10 тысяч, неплохо. Да. Она стеночки тоже пробивает.
Have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications.
More dropping in.
Ай, какая снайперка, а? Ядрёная. Хорош.
Left side, on the balcony.
Так, ладно, эта стеночка не постреливается.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls. I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper Code? I trust Legion, and right now we need the help.
Или давай, ладно.
Admiral Geralt to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Khan is here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Так, сенсой немножко снизу. Слишком резко. Благо это... Что? Не пробивается. Следующий. В принципе, есть плюс то, что так долго заряжается для выстрела.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Ясно. Есть. Отлично.
Shepard, Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting. We have sent you the nav point with a new targeting location.
Admiral ran to all ships. The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. Good hunting, Ron.
Долгой жизни. Тихо. Я только хотел тебя поддеть, ладно?
Shepard, Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat.
They will regret that.
We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
We'll get it done.
Ну и зря. Действительно.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
Да уж. Нахрена ты вообще возле края стоял, дурачок? Ну ладно.
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
Reaper.
You will die first!
Move! We need more than Normandy on this. We've got the whole Quarian fleet waiting to go!
На. Хорош. А теперь...
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Shepard to fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike.
как-то яично. Не?
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target.
Серьезно? Да. Получай. Пососала. Да, точность, конечно, у этих орудий поразительная. А вот это было прям хорошо.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable.
Давай, переубеждай меня.
Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Commander,
I heard your ship crashed. Glad you made it out in one piece.
as am I. My pod landed not far away, and it appears our orbital strike was successful.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
That's madness. The Geth would be as intelligent as they were when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Shepard, Admiral Girl isn't going to break up his attack. If you upload that code, the Quarian people die.
The Creators are irrational. They cannot be trusted as allies. Allow us to upload the code, and the Geth fleet will support you.
А вот тут тоже момент. Если я передам код, то она вам покончит с собой. Если дадим где-то умереть...
No. I can't risk the Quarian fleet. Not to save the Geth.
Shepard,
They're trying to flee. Stay on them.
with these upgrades, our fleet could retake Earth. We could assist with the Crucible. Please, this is not justice.
Да хотя вот эти долбаные ученые, блин. Если я передам код, соларийцы будут уничтожены. Либо геты будут уничтожены. Да хрен с ним.
You're right. Upload the code to the Geth. Admiral Ron, call off the fleet if you can.
Они отзовут флот.
Uploading 20%.
Damn you. Damn you all!
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. It's the only way. Thank you.
Пока они сделали больше полноценных поступков. Кретины.
All ships, full barrage.
Это реально мясо. Вы хотели свою планету? Забирайте.
No. No.
Офицерский поступок. Да не долбаные деграданты. Вот, геты топ.
Commander, your actions enabled this upgrade. Because of you, we are a people, and we are free.
And Legion?
Dead. I am sorry, Commander.
Me too.
It sacrificed itself to deliver the code upgrade to all Geth units, and we will uphold its promise. We are already repairing ships, and our technology can help build the Crucible.
Thank you.
We regret the deaths of the creators.
They made their choice.
Долбаные лемминги. По-другому их не назвать.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. The Geth are already helping with construction of the Crucible, and their fleet will be ready for action soon.
If anyone else suggested an alliance with the Geth, I'd think they were insane. However, you've proven me wrong before. But that's not why I contacted you. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Советника Мудилы?
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Bitcom.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
Полно у нас времени.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Years ago, if you'd have told me we'd be fighting alongside the Geth one day, I would have resigned on the spot. I've lost friends to the Geth. No way I could share a foxhole with them.
I understand the concern, sir.
But now we have a common enemy in the Reapers, so I'm willing to set aside my reservations and go along with this.
Разумно.
Truth is, the Geth Armada packs a hell of a punch.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about the Turians and
Напомним, так сказать.
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Так, Азари и Саларийцы.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible.
Отлично.
And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it.
Отлично.
Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Years ago, if you'd have told me we'd be fighting alongside the Geth one day, I've lost friends.
I understand the concern, sir.
But now we have a... Truth is, the Geth Armada packs a...
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most... And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal...
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me...
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
I admit I've had some practice, even success. But does that qualify me?
Your dossier says it does, Commander. You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save...
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun. You can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill. But you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you. Proud. Why? Because they believed in you. Their leader. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more.
Hack it out.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack